Hello. Hi. So I've just jumped on to do some work that we can do together. If this is your first video with me, hi, my name is Kirsty Gibbons and I run Kirsty Gibbons Leadership. So the point of my channel is to help you if you are right at the beginning. So if you're building a business, if you're a multi-level marketer like me, then this is for you if you are right at the beginning. If you've got a large team and you're already mentoring them and they're already smashing goals, this is not for you. You've been where we are. However, the community we're building together is for everyone that's right at the beginning. If you are sick of the people in your company saying, go for it, you can do it, and you're sitting there thinking, but do what? What do you mean by that? Tell me specifically what to do, what to say. How do I have people come to me so that I don't need to bug everybody I have ever known to join my team? Because we all know that doesn't work and then you just become a pest. Sorry, the sun just came out from behind a cloud in St Simon, Scotland. The chances of that were quite small. Starting to tint my glasses. Maybe I'll look very posh sitting inside with my sunglasses on. It'll go away in a minute. So I'm a big fan of finding a small space in my day where I can hit my social medias and then get back to life. We all have other things going on in our lives. If you're a mom, like, you will have a small window of opportunity to build your business. If you're a dad, if you have other distractions, if you have lots of things going on in your life, you need to find small windows, and that's what we're going to focus on. So I'm going to go through all the different details of what we're going to do today, specific roadmap of what we're going to do today to build your business online in this small window that we have. We can do work alongside me's. We'll keep these videos going for as long as you need them. If there's something you want to do in these, they're not really power hours though, are they? Because we don't have a whole hour to be sitting scrolling on our phones hoping to bump into someone on social media that'll be like, I would like to join your team and I have 105 other people that would like to do that too. Although if anybody finds the strategy for that, you'll let me know, right? If there's anything else you want to see in these work alongside me's, please just comment below and we'll just work them in as we go. So everyone, phones ready, or laptops, iPads, whatever it is that you connect to social media with. So for the next 10 minutes, set a timer, speak to Alexa, speak to Google, just do it old school and look at the clock. So for the next 10 minutes, what we're going to do is comment on friends' posts, not as the entrepreneur that you are showing up to be, but just as their friend. So I choose to be present on Facebook and a little bit of Instagram. I like pictures, although it's moving away from that, right? Choose one social media right now, have a look at the clock and jump on and just start going through your feed. Go through your feed and just comment on what they've put up. So maybe today somebody has said, look at my new pen that I bought today. You're going to go on and comment 6 words or more about what they're talking about. Don't bring your business into it. You don't need to leave a link. You don't need to be salesy. You're just showing up as a friend. At the beginning, being a professional friend is the best thing that you can do for your business. We're right at the start. We just need people to remember we exist. I know that sounds a little bit harsh, but let's be honest, everybody's super busy. Everybody's super busy. So your friend has just jumped on and said, I bought this new pen, it's wonderful, I love it. Everybody should have a new pen. Then you go on and go, oh my goodness, what is your pen? It looks wonderful, tell me all about it. 6 words or more. 6 words or more will bump Facebook algorithm at this time, check the date on this video. It will bump up that you have left a meaningful comment. So meaningful comments are important to Facebook. It means you're telling Facebook, this person is actually my friend. I actually care about what they've written. Also, when you press like, You know how on Facebook you've got the thumbs up, but also if you hold it, it shows you a love heart and then a caring, a angry, a sad. If you know what I'm talking about, just leave one of those emojis in the comments so that everybody knows what I'm talking about. Don't choose the first one. Right now on this date, the first one is the thumbs up. The Facebook's no longer registering that as in its algorithm. So even if you just move over to the next one, because all those other emojis are fairly new at this point, they register all of those. So go through, it's probably been 4 or 5 minutes now, and don't like, but love heart or a proper emoji for all the different comments in your feeds. See how many people you can get through. Make a game of it. Make a challenge of it. Know yourself. What makes you do this? You know, I like to put on music and I will do it for 3 songs, usually about 9 minutes. So how many can I get done? Like, you will get stuck. Like 6 words is a lot, but see how you go. Do it for 10 minutes. Do it for 5 minutes. Be their friend. Show up online like you do in real life. If I text you to tell you my foot is sore today, wouldn't you text me back and go, mate, your foot's sore, I'm sorry. What did you do? Are you wearing stupid shoes? You should get better shoes. I did. So pause this video once you've done your 10 minutes or your 3 songs or as many as you can do. Just show up as somebody's best friend. So the next one to go on and do is stories. So again, I'm heavy on Facebook, but then also you can link your Instagram. If you don't know how to link your Instagram with your Facebook, I highly recommend that you jump on YouTube and find the tutorial for that. If you would like me to make that tutorial for you, please just comment below. I'll go ahead and do so. That way, when you do stories in Instagram or Facebook, they show up on the other one. So especially right now at the beginning when we're trying to squeeze in our business to the tiny wee spaces that we can find when you're just home from work or your kid's sleeping, or, you know, the little 5 minutes, especially like if you're in the car waiting for someone, that's a good one. If you can post on one story, it just automatically feeds to the other. I personally don't get any sales, any recruits, any feedback of any sort from friends or from anyone at all on stories, but people watch them. You know, people watch, and I can tell that you've seen that. At the beginning, that's all you need is eyes on your stuff, because eventually one of those people is going to come to you and say, do you know what, I've been following you for 2 years and I'm ready, sign me up. I don't even know what company you work for, but I like you, I'm in, just sign me up. So stories, go through a very, very fast one. If you've only got a few minutes, pop onto one of your stories, go in and put in the last 5 or 6 photos, appropriate photos that you have on your phone, and make them 80% your life, 20% your business. Nobody wants to hear about your business every single minute of every single day. If you're like me, you're thinking about it every single minute of every single day. It's when you wake up first thing in the morning, when you're going to bed, just before you go to bed, you're writing lists of what am I going to do tomorrow. You've got 1,700 million ideas. Ideas are not the problem. It's finding the time to do them. So while I've been rabbiting on about stories, have you done your stories? If not, pause this video and we'll move on. Okay, let's bump over to Instagram if you haven't already. If you were already on Instagram, choose another social media. At the beginning, I would say, if you are right at the beginning, like you're still choosing the name of your business, then just choose one just now. Don't overwhelm yourself. Technology overwhelm is a real thing and it comes around real fast. If you're like me and you're high energy and you just want to hit it, then hit it. Do Facebook, do Instagram. I would choose one to begin with. Give yourself a couple of weeks. Watch YouTube videos about that. Choose another one. So if you already have 2, jump over to the other one, pause this video, or take it back to the beginning and do it again. Go on, see your friends. comment appropriately on your friends, not as your business, as their friend. If you've done this already, just comment, scroll. Let's find somebody, maybe a business, maybe somebody that you just like, and comment, boost their business. They'll see that. Like, how grateful would you be if myself or someone else, another influencer that you watch on YouTube, came on and made comment on your business, which bumped your business in front of their audience? You would be very grateful. Now, you might not have a big audience just now, but you will one day. And some of these comments are evergreen. You know, say that maybe the second one you chose was Pinterest. Pinterest pins are evergreen, you know. Highly recommend Pinterest. And it's important. So go find some businesses, or just take a moment, pause this video so I'm not rabbiting in your ear, and think of what local businesses that if you had the time, energy and money to promote, that you would do. Choose one or two if you've got time right now, and go leave a meaningful comment and like it, but not a thumbs up. Okay, so I thought this next comment was very, very smart. It comes from someone else that's in the same business as me. And I will thank you privately because I did not get your permission to put it on this video. So, snooze people on Facebook who you don't need to be seeing their posts. They're never going to know. They're never going to know. I don't mean you need to delete them. Delete them, block them if you have to. But if you're like me and you're a wee sensitive soul and you don't want to block anybody and you feel bad about it and you're going to mull it over in your head 100,000 times, then just don't. Just snooze them. If you don't know how to snooze them, go ahead, look that up on YouTube, give it a wee Google. And if you would like me to make that video, please just comment below. I will do that for you. Snoozing them, and when you touch it and to snooze it, it'll tell you this will be snoozed for 30 days. We have people in our feed, we just don't want to see that. Like, mine is people that leave clickbait comments. And I don't mean influencers, I mean normal people that do things like, oh, my day was so hard, today was the worst day ever. No other comment. And then there's like 24 comments underneath it going, oh my goodness, what's wrong? What happened? She's like, oh, I got wet feet when I was walking in the rain. That is not the worst day ever. There are people going through serious stuff. Things like that get right under my skin. If you'd like to get under my skin, you feel free to put that in the comments. You can snooze people on Facebook and they'll never know. And then you do not need to deal with that. Do not have to have the triggered emotions, that was the emojis, when you see posts that are going to annoy you. Go ahead, pause this video and snooze all the people that you have time to snooze. I've just realised that I busted up one of my nails for the whole world to see. Okay, so if you're done all that, you still have time, you're still with me, thumbs up. Oh wait, thumbs up doesn't register anymore. Here, have a heart, well done. Let's do one more. Let's do a recruitment post. I think of all the posts that we learn how to do right at the beginning, recruitment is not one of them. I think A, because it's terrifying, and B, we're really worried about what people are going to say. No one's going to say anything. I will bet you $1. No one's going to say anything negative. It's very unlikely. I've never had anybody come back to me and say, oh, I put up a recruitment post right at the beginning of my business and somebody shot me down. Because you're right at the beginning of your business. Most people that are going to see your stuff are warm to you. You know, they are your friends. You went to school with them. You were in a job with them 24 years ago, you know. The chances of a very detached, total stranger saying your stuff right at the beginning of your business is really, really narrow. And in my experience, only negative comments come from people that don't have an emotional vested interest in you as a person. And the chances of that happening right now, pretty slim. Like, I'm not saying it's never going to happen. Let's put a disclaimer in. Comment below if you think that that's absolute nonsense. But your company, if you're in a multi-level marketing, the same as me, will give you posts to post. Or there will be some kind angel putting up posts for you. Check Pinterest. And you can, with permissions to copy and paste. If you haven't discovered Pinterest, if you haven't discovered Canva, I will make a separate video for you. Please comment below if you'd like to see that. The Canva make pins so easy, and you can now send it straight from Canva, which is an online design website. Design was the word I was struggling with there. And you can send it straight to your Pinterest if you link it. So you can just sit there and design them and be inspired by other people's pins, create that, send it straight to there, and you can punch out 2 or 3 pins, no dramas. And we can do that one day when we're doing a work along with me. If you would like, please let me know if that's something that you're interested in. So a recruitment post can be something really simple. We are recruiting now. I am recruiting now. You know, people like images. So do your best. Do you already have the skill set to do an image and some text on top of it? Try canva.com. Many of the features that you need right at the beginning are free. And of course, if you're right at the beginning, that's exactly what you need, because you have no budget, but literally budget is not even a word that we're using yet. We're still trying to pay our bills. So if you do not have those skill sets, if you're using Facebook, that's dead easy, because if you keep something very short, it will already color or design the background of that post for you. And that is a very easy one. If you've no idea what I'm talking about, please let me know, and I will do watch me make this post video. And that way you can, if you are new to Facebook, see exactly what I mean by that. If you're already commenting and making posts on Facebook, then you'll know what I mean. Stick a pretty colour in it, change the colour of the text, and do something really simple like, I am recruiting. Please message me if you're interested. A very good one that I seen was their first paycheck. Their first paycheck from their business. So paycheck, call that anything you want. If you take on individual clients, that client paid you, you have finished with that client and everything is done and they've left you good reviews, always ask for reviews. Then you can say, I have completed my first piece of professional work as a, enter here your business, and I am delighted to report that I made $28. I made $36. I made $205 from this private thing. That's absolutely amazing, especially if you're in multi-level marketing and you're trying to recruit. Because now people are going, you made $28? It's not a lot of money. What could I spend $28 on? You know, gas and electricity and food are going up. Fuel's getting quite expensive. Maybe I could fill like half a tank with, can you fill half a tank for $30? I don't know. So people start to think, what would I use that money for? If you think people won't make that jump, then put in, I placed my first order with my, don't say multi-level marketing. People A, don't know what that is, or B, do know what it is and they think it's a pyramid scheme and then they panic. So with my business, with enter name of business, I put in my first order. My customers are so important to me. Thank you so much. I couldn't do this without my customers. You literally can't do it without your customers. Always make them feel special and special and special. We can go through how to make your customers feel special in a separate video if you would like. Let me know, comment below if that's something you want. And say, and I earned myself $29. You know, I earned myself £36. The first couple that I did, I literally took a screenshot of the money that I earned from those orders. I cropped it right in, so there's no details on it, but you can see tax, net, and what I actually got to take home. And it was small, it was only like £36, but that's £36 I didn't have last week. And my company pay me weekly. So if I'm getting £36 a week, like obviously I wasn't at the beginning, that would be awesome, but let's be honest, it's money I didn't have before. And think of a nice way of putting it, like, what would you have spent this money on? I'm going to spend it on blah, blah, blah. If that sounds like an absolute nightmare and there is no way that you want to share how much money you're making, that's just a big no-no for you and you've tuned out and you're like, no. The other way of getting around that would be, let me see, you could do, I have just been paid by my company. I got my first check and I bought myself a new, doesn't matter what it is, you know, it could be a new pen. I bought myself a new lotion. Make it tangible, you know. I got my first paycheck and bought myself a new squishy toy. A friend made this for me. I love him. Show people what you're doing with your money, you know. These are all ways to recruit people to you without saying, hi, I joined a multi-level marketing and I can't get to my next level unless you join me. Would you join me, please? Thanks. Because they're going to say, no, that entire sentence was about you. I want things that are about me, you know. Everybody wants things that are about them. Think about that person. Do they like cats? Would they like to buy a squishy cat? Do they have the money to buy a squishy cat? Do you know a way that they could get some extra pennies to buy a squishy cat? I think you do. Have a think. Let me know what you choose as your recruitment post. That was maybe too many suggestions. On a work along with me, maybe we'll just choose one. So we're done. This is 22 minutes so far. If you had 20 minutes in your day and you were able to do some of these things, let me know which 20 minutes did you squeeze it in. I always have more time in the morning. I get up early. I'm not a lie about kind of person. It's the sun's setting today, as you would have seen from the variance in sun during this video. So maybe you're like me and you're just in the door and you sat down to do work immediately before you do anything else, or the whole night's going to get away from you and it's going to be 11:30 before you're like, oh, I've still not done anything for my business. I've not touched it all day. So we'll do lots more of these. I hope this one was super helpful for you. Let me know what you chose and how you went. Remember, the chances of you getting any response from this in the next 48 hours is slim. That's not how it works. You just keep going, you keep drip feeding into that funnel, and eventually the more you put in the top, which is these individual steps we're talking about now, eventually something will pop out the bottom for you, and hopefully it'll be a customer, a question, a recruit, or someone that's never responded to your business before but is happy to now go, hey, thank you for that comment about my new pen. I absolutely love it. What are you doing with yourself these days? That's an opening, you know. You'll be like, oh, thanks so much. You know, I'm having a great time. My friend sent me a squishy cat for my birthday and it was great. I busted up my nail varnish today, which was really disappointing. But I started my new business and it's going really well. And if they're any way at all a decent friend, will come back with going, no, you started a new business? What are you going to do? You're like, let me tell you all about it. Don't try and recruit them in the first 5 minutes. Nobody likes to be recruited in the first 5 minutes. Just tell them how awesome it is and let them come to you. Anyway, I'm rabbiting on now. Thanks very much, everybody. I hope some of this was helpful, and we'll talk again when I've got another 20 minutes to squeeze into my business. Let me know how you're doing. Contact me on social medias. They're all linked below. Thanks. Bye.